Hello, Maddie from Hello Interloper here with the latest in Defender of Texel news. So, depending on what time zone you're in, this event either started last night or this morning, but it is Hammer to Fall, the latest PvP event. The wiki actually does not have too much information about this PvP event. A lot of the stuff on this page actually is still left over from the last PvP event. So I will try to give you the most updated information for you guys. And first of all, I just want to quickly note that the wiki now has a live chat, but unfortunately not a lot of people are using it. Only 2 people are there at the moment, so it might be a little more populated on other days. So if you guys have any questions that need to be answered, I'm not actually answering questions at the moment. I actually have a huge amount of questions I need to answer, and I probably will be getting back to it eventually. But for now, I'm holding off. But if you have a question, might want to try the live chat on the wiki. Anyway, back to the PvP event. Nothing actually substantial has been added to this PvP event. It's kind of the same old formula here. But so far, I've encountered a Banunarama. I have not encountered the other type of encounter where you actually get to fight the units that are prizes for this event. So I don't know if that's still live at the moment. I know the last few times you could get that dude with the blades on his hands on the dust cloud and whatnot. If you were just going along, and eventually you would find that and whatever. I haven't seen that yet. But of course, it's the very first day and very first bracket, so who knows. All I know is that I have been getting an unusual amount of serendipity events going on where your BP is restored in full. I don't know if maybe just on the first day it's a very high chance, or maybe I'm just really lucky. I have no idea, but I've gotten it at least 3 or 4 times today, and I'm I think I'm in around 2000th place or something. I'm really not taking it too seriously on day 1. I just want to get a promotion. I don't want to go all out because your BP is more better utilized the higher you get, because all the bonus points you get for doing 3 in a row and whatnot. But anyway, nothing really that new. There are 3 new warriors here. Are they called warriors? I don't even remember anymore. Defenders, something, I don't know. But anyway, these are the new ones. This is the Paragon. His name is Redsmith, and Iridian, and then Lazar. Or Lazar, whatever. But either way, it's got a new skill called Nail All. Like all Paragons, they get their own little skill that are not usually seen again in normal units. But seems to me like he has high HP, high attack, and high defense, so it looks like he is a champion. And his cooldown seems to be 2. I don't really understand why they say 3 out of 2. I guess fully maxed is 2 when you have a fully maxed legendary. But for now, they don't really know what the epic and rare is. Then we have a new unit from Bracket Battles, and her name is Salvia. I guess just the H is silent. But basically, she's flower-based, kind of interesting, but she has a high wisdom and agility. And Gale All, which seems to be a magic attack, so I guess she probably is a guru. I actually have not checked, but it seems like she has a 1-turn cooldown, meaning that she's kind of on par here with Baldwin, except, of course, for the wisdom. She has a lot higher agi than wisdom. So she will go first, but she won't do as much damage. And she, of course, has a lot more HP than Baldwin does, so it's all a matter of preference. Of course, Baldwin's probably a lot more expensive just because he's rare now. He's kind of an old unit. But anyway, and this is the leaderboard prize. He's kind of a bodiless demon just floating above a pit to hell. At least that's how I interpret it. But it seems like he's holding like a giant scorpion tail. You see over here, it ends in a scorpion tail. It's like a whip. It's made out of scorpion. But kind of interesting. He's got armor on and stuff. And he has Entwine All, which is another exclusive ability, and it is elite, so who knows how amazing that's going to be. We'll just have to find out, but the cooldown is 2, and it seems to me, based on attack and wisdom, that he is another warlock, which is a little bit disappointing, but he does have a fairly high HP for a warlock, decent agility, because usually we see them very deficient in at least one of these, but he's kind of okay all around with a very high attack and very high wisdom. So, we can keep our fingers crossed. Maybe he will end up being a good prize. But either way, those are the guys. His name is Kagar, or Larsa, or Nerglisar, which is kind of strange names, but then again, they almost always are. Now, one thing that is wrong on the wiki is the prize for getting a full Benunu line. They say that the reward is... Oh, where is it? Did they get rid of it already? Well, either way, they said it was actually the old event item from the Halloween event, which is not right. I think actually... No, here we go. They said it was the Peculiar Benunu, which it is absolutely not. Thankfully, I have gotten the full Benunu line so far, so I can actually show you a real picture of what the prize is. It is the Great Benunu, which is a heal all elite item. It's a 1% chance, gives 1 to everything. Honestly, just for me speaking, I don't really see the point of these. I guess they're just kind of collector's items. And even the description says less than practical and more than adorable. It is an enigma. So, who knows really what the point of these are? Maybe, and this is of course just speculation, maybe you can craft a bunch of these into a better one just for being loyal to the game and playing a lot. I have no idea. But it is pretty weird that this is given out as a prize when really it's a 1% chance, and having it just equipped really doesn't raise any stats significantly unless 1 really makes the difference for you, which it should not. Unfortunately, yeah, it's not really that great of a prize, but it is heal all elite, which is kind of interesting, so it could kind of be a surprise heal if it ever actually triggers. I mean, 1% is pretty darn low, and it cannot be fused, which means that will always stay at 1. So, who knows? It is an enigma indeed, like it says. So, we're just gonna have to wait and see if anybody discovers some kind of secret use, or maybe it is lying to us. Who knows? Well, anyway, that's all you really need to know about this PvP event. It's not any different than the other ones in really any shape or form, other than the brand new event units. I don't know why on earth I can't remember what to call the units in this game. I guess I just haven't really been paying much attention lately. So, yeah, that's about it. Hopefully all of you will have good luck this PvP event. All I know is that I'm definitely going to be using my Nux bits on this, because I've been saving, and unfortunately due to the whole Nurgle nerf, my favorite event, the raid event, kind of just isn't really that good anymore. Just in case you have not heard about the Nurgle nerf, and it's been around for a while, unfortunately, but in case you don't have a Nurgle and were thinking about getting a Nurgle, or Belsum Iskan, I believe that's how you say it, don't get one, because now the amount of times that they can use Unhinged Self, is actually limited. So there's a certain point where your attack will not go up any higher. And that's kind of unfortunate, because there's absolutely no way that a Nurgle or Belsum Iskan can really do the amount of damage that a Paragon can do now. In other words, they kind of did it so that way you're kind of forced to buy the Paragon if you really want to beat the high-end raid bosses. Even with the nerf, there is still, you still can find use for Nurgle and Belsum Iskan. You just can't really kill the top raid tiers with it, but you can kill a lot of the lower ones. I still have my Nurgle in the center and try to use it as much as possible with the raids, but overall it's kind of a disappointment. Although I might want to add, in Special Dungeon, it is absolutely awesome to have a Nurgle, because you can just absolutely take down the Witch really easily. But yeah, it is a little bit of a bummer that now they really want you to pay for the Paragons, mostly because, you know, they're all about the money. You know, they have an app. They have people play it. You can play for free, but they really want you to pay. So whatever, you know, I guess I'm just not going to really pay that much attention to Raid anymore. I'll still talk about it, don't worry, but personally, my Nux bits are probably going to go towards the PvP event from now on. Or maybe even Siege if I actually have the time. Because usually I don't really play all day. I kind of play in bursts. So PvP is usually best because I can just kill a lot of people at the end before promotion. Or demotion, depends on how my day's going. But Siege, you kind of have to be around, be up at night and stuff. It's kind of a hassle for me. Anyway, everybody, good luck and take care of this event. See ya.